Chicano's remember him for his professionalism and integrity. Activists have made him a martyr because of the circumstances surrounding his death.
Eminent among Chicano poets is Ricardo Sanchez, a man who served time in prison and who now holds a doctoral degree in American Studies from Union Graduate School.
Well, how do you represent the border in your artwork?
I'm trying to represent it. I think it's been a natural process. You know, like I don't try to represent it. I just nada más plasmo lo que soy.
I try to find organic elements and different symbols to represent the things that are happening in our city. I definitely also try to find light within these depressive and dark spaces right now that our city is going through. I definitely want to find the hope in our city.
You know, my background, I'm mostly Mexican, but I also am Jewish, and so Jewish Catholic, and so that gives me this other perspective. And so to be Chucanos, to be on this border, to be in between these worlds, and to be able to walk and navigate and negotiate these different identities and spaces into something that's uniquely El Paso, uniquely Chuco.
Chicano means to me, it's one of my favorite words. Just being a true El Pasoan, like one of those people that kind of defends El Paso in so many different ways. When people are doubting how there's nothing to do here and they would rather be somewhere else, I feel like they just want to be, like they want to be someone else, they want to be another city, but people from El Paso, which I call Chucanos, that are true about it, that they don't want to be Dallas, they don't want to be Austin, they don't want to be LA and all that. They want to make El Paso El Paso.
When did Ricardo Sanchez first become a poet?
I'm still in process. I don't feel I'm a poet yet. I have not done enough to actually call myself poeta. Would be presumptuous. Maybe within 10 years, I will comfortably be able to say, soy poeta, when I have understood what I've been doing much better, when I have created beyond what I've done.
When you grow up in here, for example, you know, you don't realize that right away, right? This is just the way it is. You have this side and that side, and this is a border. But really, all it is it's kind of like a metaphorical idea being enforced by some kind of agency.
I'm only advocating the Mexican-American community, just like the general media is advocating, really, our economy, our country, our way of life. So I'm just advocating a community within a community.
Let me start by saying that el estilo of art that I call my paintings is, I put a little title together called, it's not even little, Chucanos or Papadelics. So it has to do with Chicano themes in surreal situations using Mexican and American pop icon artists.
So I have very fond memories of that. I really grew up with one foot on each side of the border. I mean, the church that I attended was in what is called the Segundo Barrio, the Second Ward. It was down on Thayas Street. All the services were in Spanish. At the shop, we all spoke Spanish. I feel more comfortable. It's funny, as a kid, I remember thinking, first hearing prayer in English and thinking, God can't understand English, you know.